and taking a seat, however that feels good for you. Closing your eyes, feeling your sit bones sinking down towards the earth, crown of the head rising towards the sky. Notice your shoulders. See if you can cultivate a nice neutral place for the shoulders so they're not rounding and hunching forward or pressing back too much. You might move them around a little bit, get some connectivity of where they are in space, and finding a nice balanced place for the shoulders that might also encourage you to engage your core a bit and pull your chin back slightly. And now feel into the alignment of your spine. And begin to deepen your breath and envision the breath coming in through the nostrils, flowing all the way down that really strong, lengthened spine to the ground, and then exhaling, ground back up to the nostrils. So a few breaths here in this opening meditation. See if you can follow the breath into the body, down to the base of the tailbone, and then back up. Exhale. And if your mind wanders, just gently bring it back to the focus of this breath, going up and down the spine, or we can imagine it being the Sushumna Nadi, the central energy channel. Imagine it just clearing out, creating expansion, space, abundant energy through your center channel. Invite the breath to lengthen both the inhale and the exhale. Training the mind to stay focused. Two more breaths here. And then bringing your hands together and rub your palms to create some warmth. And then place your hands over your heart center, one palm against your chest, the other hand on top of that hand. And feel the exchange of deep care from heart to hands, hands to heart. Notice the abundance all around and within you. The life flowing through your veins. The abundance flowing through the world around you. How we all seek to grow, to find the places of encouragement, the sunlight in our lives, the water, the nourishing, fertile soil in which to grow. The plants fruiting, vegetabling, and our lives too. Growing where we feel encouraged, blossoming, fruiting into greater and greater abundance. One more deep breath here. Releasing the hands, gently opening the eyes, stretching the legs out in front of you. You can bounce out your knees. Point and flex your feet. And I invite you to move off of your blanket and turn to the side here. Hands behind your back, feet to the floor. Kind of wake up the hips a little bit here, just rocking the knees side to side. Feel that massaging into your hips. If that is too uncomfortable, you can put the blanket underneath you. And then we're going to come to knees facing up. Really bring the hands in towards each other and you're behind you. See if you can broaden the chest, squeeze those shoulder blades together. And we're going to lift the legs up. So you feel your core engage here. See if you can bring your calves parallel to the floor. So you might just want to stay here and breathe. Try smiling. And if you would like to go further, you can start to ride a big bicycle here. So you can keep your elbows pulling towards each other, heart lifted. Big bicycle. Lovely. And then bring your feet back to the floor. Let the knees flop in and out. Out away from each other. And pressing the heart up, maybe gazing up. And then feet planted hip width apart. We're going to come into a reverse table here. Opening up a little more through the shoulders. Imagine a little tea party happening on your belly. See if you can make your body level. And expanding into all the abundance, breath supporting you here. One more inhale. And exhale, sitting back down. Let's bring the blanket underneath now and stretching the right leg out in front, bringing the left foot to the inner thigh and rocking forward on your sit bones so you have a little tilt in your pelvis, flexing the right foot. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Over that leg so you can lengthen the spine and then round it. Melting here. Inhale, lifting back up, leaning back, lift the heart, feel your core engage. Exhale, hinging forward. One more time. You can really feel the spine elongating. And then staying here in forward fold, softening, keeping a nice gentle bend in that right knee. Imagine a little length coming in through the spine, through a little connective cord through the top of your head, reaching out, softening your jaw. Deep breaths. One more breath. And inhale, coming back up, lifting those arms up. Exhale, twisting to the left, bringing the left hand back behind you, right hand to left knee, and twisting, looking back behind you. And then leaning back into the left hand, lifting the right arm up, pressing the heart forward. You might stay here, expanding into abundance. You might lift your hips up and lean back. 2 breaths wherever you are. And exhale, sitting back down, and we'll switch legs. So stretching left leg out, right foot comes to the inner thigh, getting those sit bones supported here, tilting forward just slightly, flexing the left foot. Inhale, lifting the arms up, maybe leaning back a little bit, lifting the heart. Exhale, bowing forward to all the abundance within you and around you. Inhale, lifting back up, elongating the spine, leaning back, feel your core engage, shake a little bit. Exhale, moving forward. Melting. One more time. Inhale, lifting up, leaning back. Exhale, coming forward, keep that spine long. Exhale, melting here. Again, see if you can keep the spine reaching long while you're melting. Soft bend in that left knee. Relaxing the jaw and melting here. On these gorgeous summer days, really appreciating the punctuation of sunrise and sunset, those times of shift between the day and the night. The abundance of light in our environment right now. Encouraging all living things to grow, including us. Where do you feel invited to expand? One more breath here. With your next inhale, coming back up, lifting up, Exhale, twisting to the right. Bringing the hands down, looking back behind you. Spine lifting nice and tall. Letting this twist ring out. Holding tension, expectation. Leaning back into the right hand. Lifting the left arm up. Pressing the heart forward, and if you would like, you can lift the hips up too. Leaning back, opening through your heart. Deep breaths here. One more inhale. And exhale, sitting back down. And we'll bring the soles of the feet together. And lift the heart nice and tall here. Inhale and exhale, coming forward. Keep the back straight for as long as you can. Let this be a really long, slow melting, like the fruit, like the berries dripping off the berry stalks. Vines. Again, relaxing the jaw, breathing down into the hips. One more deep breath here. Your next inhale, coming back up. Scoop your knees up. Give yourself a little hug. Honoring the deepest core of yourself. And all the nourishment that flows through and to and from you. And then releasing here, we'll come to hands and knees. Feel free to put your blanket underneath your knees. Hands underneath the shoulders, fingers spread really wide, knees underneath the hips a little bit wider. Take an inhale here. Exhale, round the calves. Inhale, tilt the pelvis, let the motion slide up the spine, belly drops, head lifts. Exhale, rounding back. Inhale, lifting, curl the toes under here. Exhale, press back to a down dog. Bending one knee deeply and then the other, stretching through the backs of the legs. With your next inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it through to the top of the mat, high or low lunge. Find your balance. Inhale, lifting, arms up. So if your back knee is dropped with this next sequence, you're not going to move your legs, but do move your arms. If your back knee is lifted, we're going to drop down with some arm movements. So inhale here, lifting up, and then exhale, open the arms wide, dropping that knee down. Inhale, coming up. Keep that front knee bent. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, really moving through with the arms, welcoming all the abundance, sharing all the abundance. One more time. Nice, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, touch the mat. Inhale, step back, down dog. Exhale here. Inhale, pull forward, plank pose. Drop your knees if you would like. Exhale, lower slow all the way down to the floor. Keep the elbows in, shoulders back. Wonderful. Stretching the arms out above your head. Squeeze those legs in against each other. Inhale, lift. Arms, head, and legs. Exhale, back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. This time we're going to inhale and stay lifted. Exhale, bring the elbows bent out to the side, legs come out. Inhale, long. Exhale, out to the sides. Inhale, long. One more time. Strong back body. Inhale, long. Exhale, down. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Press back through hands and knees. And round to catch pose. Inhale to cow. Exhale, back. Inhale, cow. Curl the toes under, press back. Down dog. Bend one knee deeply and then the other. Inhale, lift left leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it through top of the mat, high or low lunge. Finding your balance, choosing the adventure that works for you right now, today. So inhale here, and exhale, open the arms wide, dropping that back knee down if it's lifted. Inhale, coming back up, keeping that front knee bent. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down one more time. All the abundance. Inhale, little back bend. Exhale, touch the mat. Inhale, step back to a down dog. Exhale here. Deep breath. Inhale, pulling forward, a plank pose. You can drop your knees if you'd like. Exhale, lower down, nice and slow. Get those triceps working. Nice, all the way to the ground. Arms reaching out above the head. Inhale, lift up arms and legs and head. Exhale, down. Squeeze those legs in against each other. Activating the glutes. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, down. This time, inhale, lift and hold. And exhale, arms and legs out to the sides, bending the elbows. Inhale, long. Exhale, out. Inhale, long. Exhale, out. Inhale, long. Exhale, come down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Press back to hands and knees, rounding to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale. Inhale. Cow, curl the toes under. Exhale, press back to a down dog. Breathing here. Inhale, lift the right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it through to the top of the mat. We're going to place the right hand inside the right foot. Pivot the back heel to the floor. I'm going to bring my back to you, but we're going to lift the left arm up here. If you would like to try, I'm not sure if I'm up for this today. Yeah, we can bind here. You can reach that right arm underneath the right leg and reach back with the left. See what you feel up to today. Think about the vines, plants like twirling around each other. One more breath. And exhale, releasing down. We're gonna step back to a down dog. Exhale here, inhale forward. Plank pose. Drop your knees if you'd like. Exhale, lower down. This time, inhale, press up to a cobra pose, however high feels good to you. And exhale, lowering down. Inhale, press back to hands and knees. Round to cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Curl the toes under, press back. Down dog. Yay! Inhale, lift left leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it through top of the mat, placing left hand inside the left foot, rotating the back heel to the floor, pressing down, reaching the right arm up to the sky. And you're welcome to stay here. See if you can sink a little more into the hips, open the heart a little more. If you'd like to go further, you can reach back with that left arm, right arm reaching towards the left. And bind. And stretch through the shoulder here, 2 breaths. Cultivating awareness of the growth. And releasing here. And step back. Down dog. One more last flow here. Inhale. Forward plank pose. Feel free to drop your knees. Lower slow down to the floor. Pressing into the hands. Cobra. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Head in alignment with the spine. Exhale back down. Inhale. Press back to hands and knees. Widen your feet. Your knees. Bring your feet together. And press back to a child's pose. Bowing in gratitude for all the abundance, the gifts of connection, the bounty from the earth. Our ability to travel and also connect to a piece of land. Places of connection, relationships with people, plants. Nice. From here, we're going to come up. Shift your hips to one side and we'll come down onto our backs. You can move your blanket out of the way. Hug your knees into your chest. Rocking a little side to side here. Placing your feet back on the floor. Shift your hips a little over to the right. Elongating your left leg. Inhale, bring the right knee in towards your chest, holding onto it with the left hand. And guide the knee over to the left. Stretching the right arm out from the shoulder. Deep breaths here. Letting go, releasing out the mouth. Noticing the little gifts throughout your day, the magical miracles, sharing abundance. Inhale, unwind, come back to center. Realign your spine and scoot your hips a little bit over to the left. Stretching right leg out long. Bring left knee in, holding onto it with the right hand. And guide the knee over to the right. Stretching left arm out from the shoulder. And sinking into the twist on this side. Couple letting go breaths here. And gently unwind, come back to center, hug your knees into your chest. Let the knees come away from each other, reach through the inside of the knees, grabbing onto the outside of the feet or the ankles for happy baby pose. You can rock a little side to side here. Basking in all the growth, the light, the warmth, the nourishment. If there's any final poses you'd like to find before coming to Shavasana, feel free to find those. Otherwise, stretching out long on your back, setting yourself up well, perhaps a blanket under your head or your knees. Softening here. Everything relax into the support around you. A feeling of coming home, like after a long road trip and you arrive home, you're like, ah, feels so nice. Bringing your awareness back to the surface of your body. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. As you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor. And come to rest over on your right side. Taking a breath here and keeping your eyes closed and your attention internal. Gently press your way up to find a seat. And sitting with your eyes closed, allow these words by Jane Kenyon to wash over you. This is a poem called Coming Home at Twilight in Late Summer. We turned into the drive and gravel flew up from the tires like sparks from a fire. So much to be done, the unpacking, the mail and papers, the grass needing mowing. We climbed stiffly out of the car. The shut-off engine ticked as it cooled. And then we noticed the pear tree, the limbs so heavy with fruit, they nearly touched the ground. We went out to the meadow, our steps made black holes in the grass, and we each took a pear and ate and were grateful. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, pressing your thumbs in, this mudra of gratitude. And Taking a deep breath of gratitude for all the abundance around you, within you, that supports you and allows you to show up in the abundant ways that you uniquely can in this world. I thank you all for joining me for practice today. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.